Hello, hello, welcome. Today I am going to prepare because I'm going to play my first over-the-board tournament this Friday. It's in a city called Lund, and it has a somewhat of a weird format. Um, the first 4 rounds are 15 plus 5, and those are played on Friday and Saturday 2 rounds and Sunday 2 rounds, and the Saturday and Sunday rounds they are 90 plus 30. So it's sort of like 2 tournaments. It's like a blitz tournament or half a blitz tournament and half a classical tournament. Or maybe rapid is the more accurate term. But I'm a little nervous because I haven't played over the board in maybe 6 years. So I'm not sure how is it going to go. It will be a sort of a learning experience, but it's part of the Swedish Grand Prix. So I think it's a total of 7 tournaments played during 1 year. This is the first one, and the final ranking is calculated by taking the best 4 or 5 results. So I will do my best to play as many of those tournaments as I can, because usually, at least I could see like 2 of those tournaments, and I think they are played over the weekend. So that's something I can do. I can even consider going to another city, spending a couple of days there, and playing one of the other tournaments. So hopefully that's good enough. So my goal for today's session and the upcoming days is just train. We have it right here: openings, tactics, and playing games. It will be a bit of everything. Let me start with some opening preparation. Yeah. Let's see, the order is important. It's Indian game. I think this is fine. Not the most popular one. Okay. Okay, Queen C2. So that's what it wants. That's what it thinks it's best. Or the more popular one, at least. I changed the order, and look at this. I am already in unfamiliar territory. I really don't know how to play this opening. And this is move 3, the Budapest defense. Of course, if I had played knight f3, this is not possible. So that's the point of the order. This is why this is important. So I was able to get my hands on this big database. It's not the mega, so it's not as great, but let's see if I can find a game with this position. Search current board, and yeah, let's just reset the filter, finding positions. Okay, so it found a bunch of them. Yep, okay. So apparently this was played in 2008 by Karya King against Nigel Short. Oh, sorry, let me take you there. Yep, this is better. I'm looking at the database because I don't really know how to play this. I don't think I have ever played this or faced this. So this is my approach to studying openings. I go over games that other people have played and try to find their ideas. So pawn takes, knight takes. Yeah, this is what I thought. I'm thinking e3. I don't think this pawn can ever be We can't keep that pawn, I don't think so. So then the pawn formation is trying to resemble a normal Queen's Queen's Gambit declined. Yeah, sort of. At least these pawns, with the difference that this bishop is now hindered. So castle, getting ready. Knight c3. So my question now is, how is this bishop going to become active? Just a trade. Okay, so it seems that it's going to be around here. That seems to be the diagonal for the bishop. a5. a5, very interesting. Okay, so let's go back to the opening preparation, this little website. Apparently that was the best, the more popular move. And this is, according to this thing, the Fajarovich variation. Never heard of it, never in my life. From the previous game, I am inclined to playing this. It agrees with me. A little tempting to play Queen d5. Little tempting. But then Knight b4 is an issue, threatening a super fork. It's probably worth it though. I also don't want to play knight c3 because it allows black to just double my pawns. And I am not crazy about knight in d2 because of bishop b4. There might be some pressure, but I'm not really sure about this. This might, no, I'm looking again, this might be okay. Bishop b4, a3, bishop takes, knight takes, queen takes. It's simplification, but this pawn might be okay. Oh, but then queen e7, the bishop is no longer there, black can castle. And there's not a lot. Oh no, but the bishop is here already, so yeah, this seems okay. I think I will try to play this. Hey Pythagoras, how's it going? I'm going to play an over-the-board tournament this weekend. Yeah, apparently, but it's okay. I do it just because I have fun, and sometimes it helps me to say things out loud, even if they sound ridiculous, but it's okay. I also know that there are other more popular streamers on right now. I think chess.com is streaming. I think Zimpili is streaming, and these are title players. So by all means, I would also go for the title players. Except I need to prepare myself, and I need to do the work. So no one will do the work for me. Let me go back. I know in a way this is cheating. This thing that I'm doing, going to the database. But this is how I prepare. I want to find games. Thanks. I try. I try to not say too many stupid things, and sometimes I can't help it. Okay, let's try to find, because I'm trying to prepare for this tournament. Apparently Rustam Kasimdzhanov played this position. He went knight b d2. Okay, so the point apparently is just to cause a bit of disruption in White's pieces. The knight here hinders the bishop. Now this pawn push attacks well, undermines the defense of the extra pawn that we have. Yeah. Okay, so this was fine. Let's go over it again, because I played a different order this time. I played c4. Usually I play knight f3, but the order is important apparently. Take, protect, and this thing. Oh, sorry, I forgot to go back to this. Okay, one more time. d4, c4, takes, f3, and knight. Okay, let's see. Let's go back to my usual order. Knight f3. Oh, okay. This move, it's all about the order. And sometimes when I am practicing here in memchess.com, I walk into a different move order and I have to really think. And maybe my move is not bad, but it's not the most popular one. And this website pushes you to play the most popular one, which is okay. This is why I use it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And I think knight takes and knight c3, and giving the option of playing knight takes c3, pawn takes c3, and eventually maybe e4. Okay. Okay, let's keep going. Pythagoras, have you watched the Bill tournament these days? I was able to look at Carlsen. I forgot. Was it Carlsen Caruana? I forgot the other guy's name. Sorry, Super GM. I forgot your name. Okay. Usually I play bishop g5 or bishop f4. There is a difference. There is a big difference in playing knight f4 or knight g5. I don't remember right now what was the idea. Because on bishop f4, there's knight b d7. The first tournament I can't follow for a long time. I'm just kidding. No worries, man. No worries. No worries. When do you get off work? I remember you had sometimes weird schedules, or long days at least. I think I'll go with... Oh, geez. e4. Now this is something that I don't want to play. Yes! Finally, vacations. Hey, that's next week, right? That's maybe Friday next week? Let me check the calendar. Tuesday next week. Good. Do you have any big plans? Maybe going abroad, traveling outside the country? Let's see, this. Oh, okay. I walked into the same thing. See, I don't pay that much attention to the order. Yes. And then I just played this. Was it with c6? Yeah, it was with c6. That was the difference. Okay. So after knight bd7, bishop g5 is accurate. I think in some lines there are exchanges on d5 and on e7. For a job in Switzerland. Nice. Switzerland. Usually I associate Switzerland with big salaries and a very high quality of life. So if that's a country you would like to live in and the job is good for you, hope you get it. Hope you get it. Oh, b5. That's a nasty move. Staying in Greece. Lately, I don't know why, but in social media, like people that I follow on Twitter or Facebook or whatever, they keep posting these amazing pictures of Greece. And I don't usually enjoy like staying on the sun or going into the ocean or things like that, but I do enjoy drinks at the pool. And those pools are just fantastic. Yes, software engineering. So we're not colleagues, but we're in the same branch. My official title is IT engineer, which is, whatever. I want to play d6, but it can't hold. I don't see how after queen b6, for example. I also want to take here, because then they basically cannot take with this pawn. They have to take here, so I think I'll just take. Not the most popular move. What? Trying to force an exchange, but there's a check. Why would anyone allow this check? That's not a happy check. And queen d2, queen takes check, knight takes, pawn takes, bishop takes, pawn structure destroyed, and then takes back, and we're better. Yeah, if you ever want to move to Sweden, I'm pretty sure I can get you a job. Well, but you have a job interview in Switzerland. Maybe that's what you want. But yeah, just let me know, man. Let me know. Let's repeat this line. This was a bit of a funky line. Oh, it was with knight f3, yes. And then here, yep. Bishop g5 and queen d2. Okay. Sort of got it. Me too, me too. I moved from Latin America to here 9 years ago. Wouldn't trade it for the world. So this is sort of a transposition. Not sure I like this exchange here. In theory it's better because we're exchanging the c-pawn for the e-pawn. So a stronger center and those things, but... Let me find a game with a similar position. So this one goes... I gotta look at the move order. Wait. Was it something like this? No. What was the move order? What was the move order? Completely forgot the move order. I sort of just played it. Ah, c5, yes. So knight here and c5, then push. Then 6 here. Takes, and this is the last move. Okay, now let me find games with this position. You can talk to me on Discord. I have the link in the chat. Let me find my Discord link. I can post it in the chat. Just a sec. Or maybe it's easier if I do it here. Dun, 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 dun. Where was it? Where was it? Notifications, server. Share. Just a second, copying the link. And boom. There. You can send me a private message and we can take it from there, man. No, I wanted to... Yeah. Okay. Let's give this a try. I don't know. Yep. Yeah, we can totally connect on LinkedIn. But I don't want to just post it directly in the chat. It's better if you send me the message on Discord. Okay, 93. So far, so good. Whoa. Okay, castling, no action in the center. I think I can take that to my advantage. Yeah, okay. I don't like these positions. I don't like to play e4 like ever. Don't tell my opponents that. Let's see. Okay, so in this case it was all about castling, and black allowed me to play everything I wanted. And here, this website wants me to play e4, and I want to find an alternative to that. I don't want to play e4. Okay, so apparently Kasim Shanop beat Cheparinov in this line, and he played e4. I didn't want to play e4. Okay, let's check out David Navarre. Okay, he played g3. g3. It's not so far from my comfort zone. Let's see how this one goes. Okay. Getting ready for the e5 break. And then still e4. So apparently e4 really is needed. It's just something I have to stomach. Yep. Knight a4. Whoa. What about forcing the exchange? Well, maybe forcing the exchange is somewhat good for white, because less protection around the dark square, the dark squares in the around the king. Yeah, Pythagoras, I work as an IT consultant, and we're always trying to recruit good talent. So that's why I'm pretty sure we can work something out. Right now I have an assignment at Sony Mobile, so at least it's a known name. I really enjoy this assignment. It's so much to do, and it's fun technologies, and it's a good team. Oh, cool. Let's see, where is it? I have a direct message from Mellow Man, but yeah, here you are. Aloha. It's mobile applications, but I work in the backend, so it's a lot of Amazon infrastructure. I have around 100 beanstalks. I think it's 60 or 70 lambdas, a couple of databases. Blech. It can get a lot. Okay, so... Oh, there's more after this. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, bishop e2, because I didn't want to allow a ping with this move. It's kind of fun to play e5 now, but I don't think I can hold it, so I would just castle. And now... I think it's time to move the bishop. Either bishop... but bishop e3 allows knight g4. And that's pretty strong in the center. So maybe... Okay, the same move that I was criticizing. That's not great. Okay. I'm gonna do 4 more minutes of openings, and then 30 minutes of tactics, and then 30 minutes, or maybe one rapid game, 15-15. and then rinse and repeat. Okay, we played this line and... What? This was... I'm pretty sure we looked at this before and this was one of the... Ah, with c6, again, with c6 you take. Now... Crazy as it sounds, but maybe... C takes d5, knight takes d5, bishop d2. And after the exchanges, because then we're threatening to take here. Check, check, takes. And then it's easier to play e3. But then c takes d5, he takes d5. Bishop d2. Bishop d2, bishop takes e3, bishop takes e3, and bishop g4. And e3 to develop the f1 bishop, and knight e4 gives a bit of activity against this pawn. The order is important for sure, but not that. Yeah, okay. And now yeah, and what? No exchange there? What is this? Oh, what a lying! What a horrible lying! What a horrible lying! Let's go over. Okay, this, knight f3. Takes, here, here, here. Okay. I keep forgetting to switch between the other board. Oh, but this is disappointing because I've been moving. Oh no, yeah, I did it. Okay, anyways. Let's go back to seed. I hope this is working. If I move pieces, does it show? I don't think it shows. This seems locked. Huh. Apparently the seed thing isn't working very well. Okay, let me try something. Whoa, what happened there? Okay, that did it. Just had to reload sort of the X server maybe. Seed isn't working for me today. But I'm working on something else. I'm actually developing my own chess interface and a bunch of other things. Stupid seed. I don't know. I'm not even using the engine, so I don't know. Let me try the Leech's database. Maybe they can find stuff. Switching to Chrome. Analysis board. Then we can go over this. And it was this position, I think. Yep. Let's see, what does it say? Okay, so they have a couple of games. Luke Van Welly played this in 2006. Just gonna close seed. Okay, now we have Luke Van Welly. Game continue with Queen B3. Pretty pressing. My first instinct was to play Queen C2, but of course this is more forcing. I could maybe see something like that. Okay. Tiny bit of pressure here, tiny bit of pressure here. E3. This whole thing trying to dislodge these two pieces. H4. Takes, tempo on the queen, maybe block. Okay, so just that. Oh, okay. Kind of curious to see a line like this. That knight would jump a lot, but it doesn't get trapped. Yeah, that is allowed. Now these pawns are fixed. If white castles, they would have this file to operate. So that's nice. I don't think this is a permanent weakness. I know doubled pawns are labeled as long-term weaknesses or static weaknesses, but not in this case. I think it can push. Okay. I'm looking at OBS and the colors look different. I don't know, does this line, the top games and the move, this bar, does it look like brownish, reddish? Because in my actual browser it looks blue. So I wonder if that's different from other, like other people are finding something different. Okay, so white just castles long. That solves the check here situation. I'm thinking this is what white would like to do. Play c5 and forget about the queen side, and then start operations. Start operations here. This position looks really good for white. Move 14. Yep. Nope. Maybe this was interesting. Something like this. I don't know. It's a weird thing. Ah, this is so risky. Maybe here. Well, this one is always hanging. Is this too much? Yep, I think it is. There's no time for any of this. Many things to consider, but I would like to get rid of this weakness because I would play c5 almost directly, and coordinating an attack against the white king is pretty hard. Oh, time's up. I gotta do tactics. I will go back to openings later. I will actually go to chess tempo. I haven't done chess tempo tactics in a long time, and I think it's important to switch websites because for some reason websites continue to give the same type of puzzles, and that's not a bad thing. It's just you get used to doing the same tactics or the same themes. So yes, you'll do improve, but I think it's better if we spice it up, let's say. Okay, let's resume whatever I was doing. Yeah, this website design-wise is not great. Design-wise is definitely not great. But the content is really good. It's very much worth it. Try the new Play Chess Online, maybe. Yeah, hold on. I want to try the beta thing. There was a beta. This one. Let's see if this looks better. Okay. Okay. I guess this looks better. Yeah. Let's skip this. Okay, so black just played knight g5. Knight g5 comes with the threat of knight f3 check. Then... Oh! Hold on. Can I draw arrows here? Nope. Apparently not. Not even like that. Not even like this. Nope, no arrows. Okay, no arrows. Let's do this the old-fashioned way. Knight f3. Let's say I promote to queen. Knight f3 check. King h3. I don't think there's checkmate. This is the only check that I can take. But there is, however, perpetual. Just going back and forth. So direct promotion doesn't seem to work. How do we stop that? How do we stop that perpetual check threat? Well, we seem to have to control f3 in some way, so we can at least capture. I thought of something like knight takes f4, but it doesn't really help. Check, whatever, and it's not really stopping anything. I've quickly looked at rook g2, rook takes, but I can't play a king h3. I thought maybe gaining that tempo would be useful, but it's not. So that leaves me with two moves, rook b3 or rook f2, and they might play a huge difference. If I play rook f2, then rook b1 stops promotion. So I think it has to be rook b3. Immediately taking, immediately checking. So again, seems forced to take, otherwise it's perpetual. And yeah, we give this pawn. I don't see how we can protect this pawn, but it should be fine. We can actually try to go for the other pawns. And if there's any attempt, we can maybe try to force matters. Because this guy could promote eventually. So this is an idea. And push him, baby. Now black has to be really careful because they always have to go back. Anyways, this is another game. Yeah, avoiding perpetual. I do agree with that. You have not voted recently on this tag. Please review the description. Yeah, but it's, come on, it's pretty clear. Okay. Yep, defensive move. That's debatable. Okay, next. Okay, so white just played rook c3, attacking the pawn. That sort of leaves the back rank a bit vulnerable. A little bit vulnerable. We have this check, queen takes, so that's not really good. So this is a free check. Knight takes here. If king h4, I think we have another check here. We have three checks. Queen h6, but then just queen takes queen. Queen f6, met by queen g5. I don't see checkmate on that line. And the other one is queen d8, which can still be met by queen g5. I don't know, seems not really enough. Okay, what else? Knight move, knight e5, threatening nothing really, because there's nothing here. The rook is protecting f3. They would also have rook b3 as with a tempo if we play a seemingly innocuous move. What about start with a check first? Queen e6 check. Oh, who joined the chat? Worsty Squad, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I am trying to prepare for my first over-the-board tournament in so many years. So doing some tactics, I already did some opening preparation. I will start playing 15 plus 15 games, or at least one game, in 17 minutes. So if you want to challenge me, feel free to do it. I will go on chess.com soon. The tournament is on Friday. It's in a city called Lund, in the south of Sweden. The name of the tournament is Cellavision, or Cellavision. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it. It starts right after work, and I do work in Lund, so that's very convenient. I will go to a hotel to play the tournament. It starts at 6:30, I believe. The first 4 rounds are played on Friday, and they are 15 plus 5. So you start with 15 minutes and you get 5 seconds every time you move. So I think every game will last around 40 minutes, and I think that's the idea. So 4 rounds. I am guessing it's going to end maybe around 9:30, 10 p.m., which is a good time. And then on Saturday and Sunday, 2 rounds per day. The time control is 90 minutes plus 30 seconds. So yeah, a lot longer games and a different pace. But the entire tournament ends on Sunday, so that's good. What I do like is that it's part of the Swedish Grand Prix, and I will try to play as many of those tournaments as I can, because at the end of the season, your points are taken only from your best 5 results. So, but the season ends, I think, next year around April. So I think it's maybe around, I think it's around 1 tournament every 2 months or every month and a half. So I will probably do some traveling because of tournaments, which is really exciting. Right now I'm looking at knight f2. I'm going back to knight f2 check, which might not be enough. There's even queen g2, and the knight is sort of trapped. Yeah, I hope it will. Today, when I decided to play this tournament, I have to admit I got nervous because I haven't played over the board in so many years. And the last time that I played, I remember that my hands got really cold during the game, and I was always rubbing them, and I got some warm chocolate. But it's not that the place was cold; it's that I just got nervous. I'm not sure what to play here. This is a bit out of my depth. Queen check. How was your day? How was the weekend? I don't know. Do you study? Do you work? What's up? What's up with life? Also, it's bothering me that I cannot draw arrows. I'm used to drawing arrows on Lead Chess all the time, and I can't draw arrows here. Which is, of course, good. You are not allowed to draw arrows when you're playing over the board. I'm thinking queen e6 check, king g2, maybe knight e1 check. Oh, okay, knight e1 check. If king g1 or h1 or whatever, then we have queen h3 threatening checkmate on g2, and the only move is queen takes e1, rook takes, and there's no checkmate because the queen is on h3. So that's good. That's a good line. Now, what if king h4? One cycle and soaked up some song. Been getting into running, so a little bit of cardio for that. Oh, running as in a marathon, I guess, or long distance marathon. That's something that I could. I mean, of course, I did it when I was, because most people don't know. Most people from internet don't know, but I used to be a high performance tennis player, and I have a side job or a gig sometimes where I am a tennis trainer. So when I was really training and playing tournaments, I had to do a lot of running, but it's short distance running. We did laps or cycles of sprinting as fast as you can, of course, sprinting for 12 meters, then jogging back, sprinting, jogging back 30 times. And if you did it correctly, you couldn't walk the next day. But cycling and running, it almost sounds like you're preparing for an Ironman. You just need to start swimming. Queen e6, knight, queen e6, king h4. Queen e6, queen h, king h4. Is there maybe knight f2? No. There has to be something more. I go back to playing queen f6. Hey, I'm just picking up hints. Cycling, running. Taking the song, that's like relaxing, so it depends on what you're doing. Hey Chips, welcome! What's your time right now for 5K? 5K, that's like 2 miles. Preparing, I took the plunge. I'm gonna play an over-the-board tournament. Over-the-board tournament. 3.1. Yeah, okay, I have nothing to compare. Playing over-the-board tournament. 2040. Sounds good. Sounds good. I don't really remember. I remember I did 1 mile in 4 minutes, I think. 4:20 maybe. It's so long ago. Yeah, a tournament. It's in a city called Lund, and the time control is. When I told Yuri about this, he said that it was like 2 half tournaments because the first 4 rounds are 15 plus 5. And yeah, but I don't think I can keep it up for 3. So yeah, the first 4 rounds are 15 plus 5, and the last 4 rounds are 90 plus 30. So it's a big difference. It's like going from rapid to super classical. But let's see. I feel this move. I'm feeling this move. I can't see the continuation after king h4, which is a bit scary. I don't think I should play this if I can see it. But I'm looking at this right here. Oh, quick question. What color do you see the board, the squares? Is it black and white, or is it like black and wood, white and, what am I saying? White and blue, or white and wood, or white and red, or what's the color that you guys see? White and red. Ah, that's so weird. It's totally not how I see it. Is there maybe there's no filters? What the hell is going on? Let me see, let me see. Oh, that did it. Okay, now we see the same colors. Yeah, I saw it here today. I don't know. I was seeing white and blue, which I hope is what you see. Yeah, these are the colors that I used to see. For some reason, OBS flipped them, and it has a setting, flip. I think it was invert red and blue colors, and I'm like, why would anyone invert those colors? Red is actually, yes, right. It's like the dress thing. Is the dress black and blue or white and gold? And what color is the board? Wait, this is not fair. I need to check the other line because this absolutely wins, of course. Okay, so yeah, exposed king. Yes, vote up. Made threat. Yep. Different move. King h4. Absolutely. This is why I was hesitating to play this. I don't know what to play here. I don't see the big continuation. What's a guy to play? If we go here, there's this move. And then what? The knight is trapped. Maybe this, but then just takes, and this is a whole different game. I don't see it. Is there maybe an engine here that we can use? Analyze, yes! Oh, this is so lame. Knight b2, that's what it says. And mating 13 or 14 moves. That's so lame. Oh no, depth, that's depth, not checkmate. This was a bad one. I didn't like this puzzle. I'm gonna give it 2 stars. Okay, last puzzle and then one 15-15 game. Ooh, is this exposed? Right? Silly me. What am I doing with my life? I should stop having breakfast and just focus on this. Okay, so this seems a bit easier. Knight takes. If bishop takes g5, then we have this fork. And yeah, okay. Yeah, we can even take, so that's a piece. Knight takes d4, knight takes d5, c4, knight takes e7, check, and then everything wins here. What? But everything wins. Oh, the rook. Yes. But everything wins. Just, I guess some things win more than others. This might be simpler. I like this one because of this idea. And this guy, the bishop is under attack, the other bishop is under attack. So even if playing something like this and then try to recover, we can just swing back. Right? No mercy, no cutting corners. And apparently, okay, no, this is my own session. What do people say in the comments? The reason for the problem's rating is the trap. Knight takes d5. Yes, I fell for that. Thank you. 9 years ago. This problem has been here for 9 years. Quoting Cesare comment from the original problem. I also went for knight d5. The given line wins a rook, while knight d5 only wins an exchange or 2 pieces for a rook. Yeah. Yeah, I was happy with that. Okay. Last one. Whoa. That's just tempo for me, is the comments. Yeah, that's actually funny. I guess the community in Chess Tempo has matured through the years, because upvoting comments and downvoting comments clears or weeds out those that just are not useful, to put it in some way. What is that? Are we winning this? Are we winning the knight? Lots of masters. Lots of masters. Looking at bishop h4, I think the only real move is queen h3 and then queen takes f4, and that's it. I don't want to miss this one because it's the last one, and I have 2 more minutes. Right? It seems legit. Bishop h4, the queen is trapped, can't go to g4, can go to g5. The can't be taken, the bishop. There might be some traps with pawn takes, but we can just run away. I don't see any problem. So I fed endgame into stockfish and analyzed up to 35 ply. There seem to be some drawing chances for... Yeah, only 35 ply. How could anyone not see that? Oh gosh. Okay, I'm going for this. Yep. Good. Well, apparently I gained some rating today. Yeah. Okay. Now time to go to chess.com. If anyone wants to challenge me to a 15... What is it? 15-10? What they have? Ooh, I'll check my messages later. 15-10. 15-10. If anyone wants to challenge me to a 15-10, I'm right here. This guy can't see. It's just as bad as those guys who don't spot my team 14. Oh, feels bad. Feels bad. Feels bad. But I prefer to watch it. Yeah, that's cool. No worries. I'll just open a normal challenge here and then suffer through it all. Okay, let's go. I don't even know who am I playing. Well, that would help me boost my self-esteem. So it's a win-win-win situation, isn't it? I just studied this a little bit, like up to move 4. Dun, 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 dun. Can't believe this guy is playing this. I just studied this. Now, if he plays b5 right now, we have a spy. Oh, amazing! What is this? Really testing my knowledge of the opening. Okay, what is it? Yeah, I'm still in theory, but I don't remember what came after this. I'm thinking d takes c6. That was my first impulse before, which was probably wrong. I can't believe this. This is crazy. No. No. Hold on. This. What the hell was it? Because knight c3 runs into b4, and then maybe just go back. C takes b5 is playable, but the critical line is... Oh, the critical line is don't take on b5. Okay, I have some time. I would rather spend some time in the opening and come out with a decent position. Because I honestly can't remember what I played before, what the theory or the line said. This it takes. They really can't take here, so they must take in this way, and then maybe c4 and maybe e4 to recapture on c4, and these exchanges, they don't work. If I play knight c3, b takes c4, d takes e6, f takes e6. And then I play... Wait. Bishop f6. Was it bishop g5? Bishop g5. Yeah, that I was looking at that. Knight c3, b4, and then just go back. And if recaptures or captures here on d5, I think it's fine. There would be pressure with this thing, and then we can't play e4, so that's not great. So something has to happen here in the center. It's fine. Now I'm looking at bishop g5, b takes c4, and then... No, hold on. Bishop g5, h6, and then I have to decide what to do. If bishop h4, g5, bishop g3, only move, and then recapture here. Hold on, this. Can I draw arrows here? Yes, I can draw arrows. Okay, good. So I'm thinking this, and then this. But in this case... I mean, I can take and then take back. But this center seems pretty solid. So the problem with this line is that they can take with the queen, and then this guy is under attack. And then this might not be enough. That center though, that center. I'm gonna take here because I panicked. I don't see how can I play this better. b3? b3 maybe? Takes, bishop b7, and then d6, queen b6, bishop f4, knight h5, can't hold it. The problem with d6 that I can see is queen b6, and this guy is attacked twice, and I can't see how can I protect it further, because after bishop f4 there's knight h5, And it can be kicked. This is maybe risky for black, but I think they can take the pawn. I'm taking out of panic. Really out of panic. There's no way to put this. There's no other way to put this. Now this they can take, and then this. This is why you have to study the full opening. I played well the first 4 moves, I think, but the rest is just not great. Now here gets pushed, but then maybe this, because this is the threat, giving that nasty check here. So then this is needed, there's that tempo. And then this, and then push. And this guy is out running out of squares because there's also a6. Oh, but then there's this. I think knight b3 is possible. And they can't immediately play b4 because I camp here. Still protected. And if this is played, then I have this move. Takes. Pressure. I guess maybe I should just start playing chess instead of trying to... Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm actually not trying to remember anything because I didn't really study anything. Small center. This will come. This is an idea for black. I just want to castle and weather the storm. I spent so much time. Oh. Okay, hopefully my opponent is out of preparation. Yeah, now this is pretty clear. That's coming. I don't see any forks yet. What's the best diagonal for this bishop? Maybe this one. And this one. Yeah, I think it should stay in these diagonals. So that's a bit of a relief. They didn't push that hard. That... It feels like that though. It feels like that's exactly what happened. Because... I mean, they're playing so fast. They clearly know what they're doing. Is this a threat at some point? I don't think so. I do want to play this, but then it gets kicked. Ah, maybe that's not so bad. Let me castle first. I gotta say, when my opponent plays fast, the opening, I get scared. It does affect me negatively. Because it feels... I don't know if they're playing the best moves, but because they're playing them fast, it feels like they're playing confidently. What's the point of this move? Do they want to play like that? Do they want to play knight a5? It's not a developing move. It does put more emphasis here. Let's go for this. Maybe try to sneak in that jump. Trying to put some control here. I think I'm ready to play like that. The center, however, I'm very much afraid of this center, but I guess they don't have that much time to play it. Yep. Here it comes. Here it comes. No forks. Maybe this was just immediately better. But there's not that tempo. Huge, 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 huge center. Let's try to get out of the way. Just a tiny trap here. Trying to get rid of the defender. Trying to undermine the... If they push, I have this move. Maybe eventually a threat like that, but not yet. They're clamping me down. Oh, can't push. Then I can take here. That'd be very, very useful. But definitely they won the opening. Oh. Look at this. The 2 pawns that I am missing, the C and the D pawn, were exchanged for the B and the F pawn. That's not good. That is not good. I guess I walked into their preparation. In any case, clearing this square for the rook is good. I mean, these are the semi-open files that I have, so this is where the rooks should be. Gotta be careful with any tricks. But this is a nice trick though. I might even be willing to go for the exchange. Takes. Maybe, not sure. Are you guys bored yet? Why so quiet? I'm going to upload this video to YouTube and I'm not sure what name to give it. Because I think I named one like Purefan is not allowed to cry. I did so poorly that day. Thank you. Yeah. Give me all the good energy, just good vibes, not necessarily sending moves, but just like, you can do it. It's a mess, right? I walked into this, and this is just not fun. I kind of miss that. Okay, let's go for this. Purefan smash! Now this is botched. Oh no, wait. It's not terrible. Now reinforce the center. Or develop another piece. I don't really know how to undermine this. They can just take. They would even take with the knight. Take, and then take, and this is under pressure, and this is under pressure. This might not be such a bad move. Knight E1 does carry this threat. Takes, rook takes, knight takes, queen takes, touching the knight and touching the pawn. And the king's in the center. But queen King 6 takes, take with check. This guy is hanging here. There's checkmate right here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll take your friend request or your whisper connection thing request as soon as I finish the game. I'm trying to not die terribly, a painful death. This. I don't really know what I'm doing. I do not know what I'm doing. But this sounds like I already botched it a little bit. Yep. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I think I have to play this and hope that I am in time to play that. Or if they take, I can pre-move this. Please, please blunder, please blunder, please blunder, please blunder. Please blunder. He might try to switch his queen on to the king side with f7 at some point. Yep. Yep. I mean, they can castle any time. I know the bishop is sort of in the same diagonal, but this pawn chain is really solid. At least they sort of overextended a little bit this pawn chain with c4. I'm having hopes of playing bishop c3 and having some influence on these dark squares. Okay, now he saw it. Good. That's fine, that's fine. That doesn't really do much. That's a no matter a whatever move. That's a whatever move. That's how I'm going to call it. That's a whatever move. Of course, the knight here is not pretty, and I have to spend 2 more tempi to make it better. On this, takes. Because here I can't take. I can't take because after this there's a discovered here. Nope. Wait, what's the line? d4, bishop takes c. Duh, just take. Okay, so that's not possible. So knight c3, d4, pawn takes d4, knight takes d4, knight takes d4, queen takes d4, and the pawn structure is actually good for me. And I actually have a tempo with rook e1 check and then bishop e3. So I am in time to play this. Now, if they castle, I play knight e2, and I think I am not that terrible. They can still play. They can still play e5, and they're drowning. Yep. Takes, check. Moves out of the way. Can I play this now? Yep. I think this helps. I think this helps stop the bleeding. Look at my center! Yes, exactly. Bishop b1 and g4 ideas. Yes, exactly. Because that bishop on a2 is not doing anything anyways. Now knight e5 is not possible. Hold on a second. Can I take... Here takes... Knight, takes. I'm down. This one, that's not allowed. Can I play a semi-useful move? Yeah, let's switch. Let's switch! It's kinda nasty, but they can switch like that and this rook becomes better. More refined? I'm struggling. I'm in pain. I am in pain. If I start, you know, crying blood out of my eyes, you will totally understand what happened. Yeah, but this is horrible. This is not a fun position to play. Maybe I can get away with playing something like this. It's not a huge threat. No, this wouldn't be a threat. This is more of a threat. Yeah. Oh, there was a sound here. I guess my opponent... What is it? Ah, there's something tilting and I don't know what it is. There's something making sounds. Did I get a message? Did I get a challenge? Ah, what is it? Okay. Yep. No. This is... It's all about the blood. They had their fun squeezing me in the center. Now I think I've solidified this point. 4 pieces stopping the advance. This is, however, still possible, and that's a horrible grind. E4 is possible. It's sort of what I wanted to play. Knight here, and then this idea, but they can still push, and that's so annoying. If I ever push here, they can just push d4. It is a mess because this is a trap. I can't play knight g5. They close the diagonal, and the threat then is h6. And if I ever go back, they can just tear open my king side, which might not be a bad thing. This rook would have something to do. Because the rook on f1 is not doing anything and it has no prospects of doing anything at all. So maybe knight g5 and allow knight h3 and g takes h3 is not that terrible. It might be acceptable. Also in that context, have to remember that if they close the diagonal, I am threatening to just take, and take on d5. And then if rook g6 I can actually take, and this threat I can stop with either knight going here. Oh, okay, so they are defending now. Are they listening to the stream? That's not allowed. Okay, let's go for this. Yep, okay. What about f4? What about f4? Is f4 a move? Because I actually want to play this and put more pressure. But yeah, weird bishops. They're playing just to annoy me. That they're not really playing to win. They're playing against my time. Because I can never play e4, but maybe I can play f4. 4 here. Takes, takes, takes. Oh, that's a good combination. That actually works in the end. Oh! This guy is... The queen is eyeing this square. Ah, so annoying. I definitely cannot play that. I gotta play something though. I have to play something. Yep, okay. This actually makes me happy. I know they have this super overprotected, but... maybe it's not the end of the world. Oh, that's a horrible move. Guess I have to go back. And then this really nails me down. Oh, those pawns, those pawns. I have to take here though. And this is opening up things. I almost had an idea. I almost had an idea. There will be a lot of pressure against f2. It will be interesting to run this by the engine later and figure out where did I go wrong. Of course I want to try it before on my own, try to see what was it, but it feels like I didn't play any critically bad move, like it wasn't a blunder, I was really outplayed from the opening. Ow. Yep, that's blood. Okay. I scratched too hard. And they have played fast. Now on d3, do I go queen c3 or queen c1? Yeah, queen c1 looks passive, but at the same time, because can I abort this? Yeah, okay. Because I can see a lot of pressure piling up against f2. So maybe that's why I briefly considered bishop e1, but I don't have a lot of time, so I have to come up with these things really quickly. Knight h1 is a possibility. Knight h1 is definitely a possibility. Yeah, that's blood. Okay. Ah, oh, what a game, what a grind. At least they're using some time. Thanks so much. Thank you. Yeah. Also, feel free to hit me up on Discord. I posted the link a little before in the chat, but it's also my banner when I'm offline. So if you just, if you're bored or whatever, just send me a message and I reply as fast as I can. What's that move? What the hell is that move? Now I have this. Now I have this move. I have to play super fast. Have a good one. I can see some pressure. But this now I can stay on the second rank and offer some protection to f2. The b1 bishop is horrible. Okay, I can see that they want to push. They want to push. That's fine by me. Yep, I know, not a lot of time. Let's try to activate some pieces. This takes. Let's try to activate something. Gotta remember that this bishop is in this diagonal and that these squares are covered. It is a good position, I think. Yeah, I've been looking at that. And what I saw is knight takes, but that's not a lot. Maybe knight goes back, then takes. Pawn takes, that's a check. The bishop is still there, so queen here. Some simplification, the position is still bad. I would actually lose a piece there. Okay, that's a move. What's better, bishop f4, bishop e3? No, I think I want to play rook here eventually. So maybe this is better. Now with threats here and threats here. I think they misplayed this a little. Hi, Chess Engine user. D4 for sure. D4. All the way. Welcome to the stream. Chose bishop c3 also. Give some support to this pawn. This is such a horrible position to play. Best by test. My opponent is using up some time. That makes me happy. Pressure here. I see that. I see that. This. I have the check. There's no threat against my queen. Oh, but this opens up this check, this take. And then take here, and messy. Yeah, let's allow that. Let's allow that. Let's allow this capture here. I have quite a bit of pressure here. Okay, I did not see that move, and that traps my everything. Yeah, that was strong. Oh, bishop d4. Bishop d4. Yeah, I have to resign this one. I don't know. I don't remember. I haven't signed up yet. My opponent was rated 1963. That's a good rating. Let's analyze this. Yeah, I blundered also because of time. No, this was not a solution. This didn't really help. This was a nasty threat. Am I busted here? Or is there some way to save this? Maybe this, and this covers that. This allows this check. Well, you can sign up to 15 minutes before the first round starts. So I think it's not gonna be a problem. But definitely the opening was a problem here. This part is fine. We studied this, and then it all went downhill. Nah, I don't think I saw that in the invitation. It's roughly 60 euros. I don't think you pay more if you sign up before the first round. But it's not that much money anyways. This seems fine. I don't care. If I face a GM, that would be awesome. That's the dream. What are you talking? Yeah, even here, this was already bad. I should have acknowledged this in another way, but I couldn't find how to play this better. Are you telling me you don't like to play GMs? What? Sorry, I don't understand what you're talking about. Well, maybe you don't learn much, but I do feel that I learn any game that I play, because I'm not that good anyways. So anything that I can play, I'm happy. At this moment, I consider this, and I guess it would have been sort of equal. I don't have an established rating. No, I don't have an established rating. The highest that I had was 13 years ago. I was 1960 FIDE. Something around that. A little under 2000 FIDE. But that was 13 years ago. Yeah, not sure. This is a very easy position for them to play. Oh, but in this case I have this move. Respect for your rating, man, but I will play a GM gladly any day of the week. This is super bad. Yeah, but I believe that you have to play against stronger opponents in order to learn. And if I play against weaker opponents, I will definitely never learn anything. So, yeah. Alright, Chips, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Yeah, I hope to see you soon, man. Yeah, have a good one. Maybe I'll come back tomorrow around the same time. Well, if it's a tournament and he prefers to lose a point because he doesn't show up, that's his problem. I'm perfectly fine playing against a 2500. I don't care. That's really not a problem. Let's see. Let me try to find a game. Oh, but yeah, that wasn't really working. Oh, but maybe I can go to glitches and find that. Dude, why are you being so aggressive? What the hell? You're the one who brought karting into this. It's not me. It's not me who said he would play this tournament. D4, knight f6. Knight f3. Wait, what was it? Knight f3. Can I copy the PGM from here? That would make my life easier. Yes! And then that. Oh, maybe it doesn't work with that. I don't know where you're getting that. I don't know what's where you're assuming those things. But yeah, believe whatever you want. Let's see. Can I edit it here? That would be nice. Yes, it's a text editor. Okay, now we remove this other one and hope that it works. Although maybe it should work without... with variations, I mean. 10... Yep. Okay, let's remove the current position one. And... import! Come on! How does it go? Okay, here. Let's go back. This is still fine. This is where I didn't know what to play. We have a chance to learn something from NGM. You learn by solving tougher tactics. Yeah, I do that. I'm already doing the tactics. I think I posted it here. I did openings, I did tactics, and now I was playing games. So I'm trying, I'm doing things that I think will help me. So d takes c6 is not bad. You know I have to work, I'm not rich, man, I have a day job. So I do train as much as I can. Gotta be realistic. I looked at this move and I didn't want to play this line. Queen takes. here they played knight b4, knight b5 with this threat. Oh, that's a good threat, I missed that. And then there's a tempo, and then we can protect that. Okay, this sequence was better, yeah, I missed that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, I can't train 8 hours per day. Kind of a weird question. Okay, let's go back. So this line worked, but the critical line, yeah, it was this. I played that, that's fine. They played F. I had to take? Huh. This is the critical line. Of course, d5. g3. Aha, I see that. Okay, and yeah. This is something that I haven't played often. This opening I haven't played it often. It's very interesting because I did study this in mem chess before at the very beginning, and I don't remember what it was. Let's see. It went. Yep. I think it went kind of like this. No, this is another thing. With c6 we take here. What? I always get confused, and the order is important in these positions. Queen c2. Yeah, the order is important. Whoa, okay. World champion. At what age did you start playing chess? I think that's pretty important. With any sport, actually. That's tough, man. That's tough. I think it's also really extreme to say that. IMs sometimes beat GMs. It's not unheard of that an IM beats a GM. Okay, let's find some inspiration. That game left me a bit dry. Okay, who do we have? Who do we have? I don't dare to assume. I don't know. I don't know every single IM in the world, so I don't dare to say anything like that. Oh, there's Ben Feingold. He was an IM for, what was it, like 25 years, and then he became a GM. I think he's the oldest GM, or the person that got the GM title at the oldest age. I think it's a sort of a record that he has. What he said, I think in one of his streams, when someone asked him why did it take so long, he was like, I had better things to do. Tank. Oh, I should be playing Guess the Move. Yeah. Yeah, probably. I don't expect to be a GM or world champion or anything like that. I'm playing mostly for fun. Well, wasn't that an idea first? What did I miss? Mostly because I enjoy it. And if I ever achieve a title, that would be great. But as long as I keep... At the pace that I'm studying, I would expect to improve very little per week. I made a widget that keeps track of my daily rating, sort of like what Lichess has. But it's an overall, it's an accumulated rating over bullet, blitz, tactics, different things. And usually I break it around plus minus 2 or 5 points, so it's pretty steady. Chess Engine, with all due respect, man, I think you're assuming so much. You're really claiming things. It's not the case. I do play with a FIDE master, and yeah, he beats me 99.9% of the times, and it's still so much fun. I'm sorry if you feel like that. I'm sorry if you get bored losing to a GM or a title player. I think you would have a lot more fun if you learn to just enjoy the game. But I'm not going to tell you what to do with your life. This is Trump in drag. The comments, man, the comments. Okay, more chess tempo. More chess tempo, that's a good site. Let's go for the tactics one. Yeah. Okay, let's do some tactics. Let's do some tactics. Why can't we take this knight? Why can't we take this knight? There's no queen e5 check. There is queen f4 check, but I think it's fine. Rook d4, maybe knight f4, threatening checkmate. But then there's still rook g3, covers everything. What am I missing? What am I missing? Because something has to be done with that knight. That knight is forking. Forky knight, forky knight. And trying to force an exchange is kind of lame. Yeah, that's what I think. That's my first instinct. But I want to find the idea. Why did they feel that they had the right to do this? The only threat that I can see is knight f4, but we can stop it really easy. So I don't know. Yeah. So what's best? Knight on c5 is attacked. Checkmate threat. g3, queen takes, pawn takes, queen takes on d4. That's not good. Yes, that is correct. Knight e3 seems to be the key. Seems to be what black missed. Covers everything, doesn't it? It does seem to cover everything. Anything else? Yeah, f3 doesn't seem to be enough. They can still take. That goes back. Yep. That's a good one. Unsound Sacrifice gets a +1 from him. The rest are like whatever. Queen e5 on the second move. So Queen e5. Did they really suggest Queen e5? Or maybe after this Queen e5. I don't see it as a huge thing. Oh, this guy is under attack. I can't draw arrows. My arrows! What then? not this, it doesn't work. Doesn't cover anything. This, and this. Is that the best we can do? No, it's 1741. No. I should have read the comments. The comments are always nice. Okay, D2. D2, a bit of attack here. This is not chess.com and I just met you. No. Okay, let's go for this. This is a mate threat. Knight g5 is a mate threat. Takes. Is there any super threat? Knight g5. Can it be maybe g6 to stop things? G6 and Queen e8 check, rook takes check, King g7, Bishop e5 check. It seems like they have f6, so knight g5, g6, Bishop. That disruption doesn't work. The order is important. I would rather trust the algorithm that finds puzzles for me, but maybe another time. It can be interesting to see those super difficult puzzles. Let's see. Knight e5 threatening this check here, but it doesn't seem to lead to mate after king h7. I still like knight g5 as a first move, but I don't know what to play after g6. Duh, just checkmate f7. Duh. Yeah, I'm thinking knight g5, pawn takes, rook takes. There's a checkmate threat on f7. So rook f8. And oh, too bad we can't sack on f8. Maybe bishop d6 and threatening checkmate on f8. Yeah, what does black have after bishop d6? No, the knight is on g5. That's the first move. Knight g5, pawn takes e1, check, rook takes e1. There's checkmate threat on f7, rook f7, bishop d6, checkmate threat on f8. And if knight g5, bishop g6, we have queen e8 check, rook takes, checkmate. I'm sort of fixated on knight g5. Now looking a little at... No, g5. G5, this is square. Whee! Knight e5. Attacks the queen, that's true. Maybe it is better. Maybe that is better. There's no time for... Okay, they can play Queen g6, knight takes, bishop takes, there's no checkmate. Okay, let's see. Knight e5, pawn takes, check, rook takes, queen g6. Only move? Yeah, I think it's the only move. Then knight takes g6, bishop takes g6. And pawn takes rook, check, rook takes rook. But if bishop g6, then knight takes g4, and that's worse. Or equal. This looks good, but maybe they're both equal. I didn't like knight e5 immediately because it disrupts the back rank mate. Yeah, I'm looking knight e5, pawn takes, rook takes. If bishop g6, the queen is not under attack, so I can just take on g4, and it's maybe equal, maybe worse, not sure. Can still push the pawn and play for that. It's still a winning endgame, but with this idea, knight g5, pawn takes, rook takes, queen takes, queen takes. There's not really a checkmate threat anymore, so it's maybe equal. I'm gonna play your move because you're 2300 or something. Oh no, it was knight g5. Oops. Okay, I will believe myself next time. So knight g5. Yep. That's the line that I saw. Yep. Anything else just wins by force. Well, there's checkmate threat. Yeah, but there's checkmate threat, man. I think you missed that. And if this, just directly. So yeah, it was needed. It was absolutely needed. Yeah, it happens. Mate threat gets a +1. Sacrifice, I'm not sure about sacrifice. Weak back rank. That is a theme in this position. Yep. Okay, let's go. Check here. There's no time for some sacrifice like that. Can we take on c1? What's the threat? What is the threat? Well, first I want to give this check just because. Always check. When in doubt, always check. I think Feingold said that. Here we can cuddle. Oh, this is maybe an idea for white. 96, threatening checkmate, and if rook g8, there might be knight g5, threatening a smothered mate. Just a tiny check. What could possibly go wrong? This check, queen. Maybe that's what could go wrong. And then we can't take on c1. I want to take on c1. c1 seems okay. Seems like an okay move. Can we play rook g1 and try to do something against the queen? Can't play h4 because of this check. Can play... they can play here. Knight e5 was bad. Let me see, maybe I can go back in time. Where can I see my previous puzzles problems? Yeah, leave whatever. I don't care. Oh, I think it was in stats. This one maybe? Nope. Problem search. My stats tactics summary maybe? Let me try to find that one. Yeah, this is the one. Oh yeah, it was this one. It looks horrible. Because when you make a different move, engine says why. I don't think that's the case in this site, because I don't see an engine. Maybe we have to pay to use the engine. Let's see. How can I go back to this puzzle like for real? 95. They say Queen e4. Okay. They say Queen e4 and there is check on f7, but the queen is protecting g6. So I think there's no mate. There is advantage though. Yeah. I think it gets complicated. Can we... Let me see if maybe we can see it here. Let me switch to the other board so we can see it all. Chrome board, properties. This one. Oh, that looks horrible. Okay, I'm going to add the other browser. Just a second, I'm fixing it. This one. Okay. Yeah, that one looks pretty horrible, but... Okay, that's better. So according to this thing, if we play here, someone said in the comments, I don't know if this is the full reason why, but someone mentioned this. I think this is still really bad. And then here maybe. And this just looks horrible. Okay, let's see, why not this one? They're saying takes, the engine says takes, and okay, queen, oh sorry, queen e4, not queen d4. Queen e4, queen takes, king takes, and there's no progress from here. The queen here, what about... Oh, can't take because of the back rank issue. Yep. No, sorry man, there was... But queen e4 is really hard to see. It didn't occur to me. I didn't like knight e5 because of coordination, but... When do you want to play king f1? First move this. Sorry. Takes. Hold on. This is the position that we have with rook e1 after exchanging on e1. So this is the position that we have. It's black's turn to play. They suggest queen e4, and you say queen takes f7, king h7, and then king f1. Apparently, and this is because the engine says it, I obviously didn't see it, there is rook cf8, and this would be exchanges. Seems okay. Two minor pieces, one rook against two, but a bunch of pawns. The engine says it's equal. Okay, let's go for queen h5, king g8, and then what do you want to play? Okay, I can go back. Well, there's no time. That's what I thought you wanted to play. So we have queen takes f7. You said queen takes f7, king h7, and then king f1. Okay, now king f1 in this position. It's before queen takes h5. So king takes king f1, rook fc8, king g8, and what now? Queen takes h8, king takes h8. Supposing rook takes e8, rook takes e4, otherwise it's a full queen. Bishop takes, and where is the big advantage for white? f3. Oh, they're even saying bishop d4. It seems to be winning for black, man. Bishop d4, knight d7. There's this check. Okay, before f3. Here, rook e8. This is another game, and I really think black is winning. I don't see where is white's even compensation here. That's a rook. This is running in my browser, man. No, of course not. Totally not. I didn't like 95 just because it disrupts my threat of backrank mate. And I liked this one better because it keeps that threat alive and it keeps the other threat alive. But that was more of a feeling than calculating this huge complication with that comes after queen e4. I didn't even see queen e4. Okay, let me remove this one. Yep. Okay, let's go. I think I'll do the last chess puzzle of the day. Yeah, okay, let's go back to this one. Let's see, does that help? Come on! I need you to... This is... It got frozen. Stupid. Come on, reload it. Okay, didn't like it. It's completely frozen. Boop, boop, boop. Let's see. Come on, guy, work. This was not fun. OBS is messing up with me. Yeah, I'll just do this. Hold on a second. Okay, now resizing it. Whee! And height. Okay. Hopefully this works a little bit better. Oh yeah, what was I going to do? Let me just watch a game. Pretty tired, pretty tired. No, not Blitz. Rapid. Yeah, okay. I wish there was a better game. That's really high. That's really high. I've been struggling to get it back to 2300 again. I did a stream maybe 2 months ago, and I got it to 2304, barely scratching it. And since then it has been around 2250. I think that's my level. What do you mean actual rating? Yeah, there is a lot of inflation. I do think that's on leeches that my tactics strength is around 2230, just under 2250. So I knew when I got to 2300, I knew that it was inflated, but it was still a lot of fun to do it. Let's see, this is a high rated classical one. Oh, 1515. This is a good one. I like to see the stronger player outplaying the weaker one. Yeah, but I think they also use different formulas to calculate. So I don't think it translates directly leeches to FIDE or USEF or anything. Oh, he dropped. I thought he was... I thought he was 28 something. Oh, Naka, what happened to you, my man? What happened to you? I think he has been diversifying. I heard he was investing and doing other businesses that distracted him somewhat from chess. So of course he's still playing tournaments and everything, but maybe he's not preparing as much. Yeah, I remember Naka was over 2800. He was up there with Fabiano and Magnus. Mamedjarov is above 2800. It's maybe not a surprise, but yeah, it is a bit of a surprise. Giri is up there, So is up there. Karyaki Nepomniachtchi. Wei Yi. Yeah, this is a good list. Oh, Vallejo Pons is still above 2700. I thought he dropped. Huh. Good stuff, good stuff. All draws today. Blah. Well, some draws are really well fought. Lenderman. Famous guy. Alexander Lenderman. So if I'm not mistaken, you live in the US? I think Lenderman lived in the US. Might be wrong. Ooh, preparing some juicy sack here, maybe? Poof, poof, poof. Ah, whatever. Ah. I don't want to put you in the spot. If you don't want to talk about that, that's fine. Don't worry. And then maybe something like this. That's interesting. This is interdasting. That's the word I was looking for. Knight d4. Yep, takes. And I'm guessing takes with the king. There is some risk here, but yeah, no, I completely agree. But would be interesting to see if this sack, if this was White's idea, and just ignored that and tried to go for a rook lift on e3, rook g3. But of course, White has to sack first to open up the king position. Or is it too direct to try to go for something like that? Nah, it doesn't really work anyways. After this check, they can just wait. Maybe just here. Ah, king f1 seems. I was. Yeah, I know, but why would White walk into this line? Playing an exchange down, unless. Now White is just worse. If White doesn't capitalize on the activity against the king, I don't see why they would walk into this line. What's the play? How is White going to outplay Black in this position? It is close, the center is blocked, so the rooks are not so meaningful. But yeah, I agree. It's not me, man. Check out the names. My name is Purefan. Yeah, seems safe. Interesting to see how will White want to convert this. Maybe. I really don't know any opening names. Maybe a couple, but there should be one and queen d3, checkmate attacks. Yep. Whoa, what is this? Okay, I like it, I like it. So maybe that's the idea, that's what White was trying to to go for. I don't know what to think. This now? Stopping these ideas? Ah. Maybe king e2 first. Yep. I think I see White's idea, but I hope they actually spent the time and calculated that this didn't work. That rook lift felt in the spirit of the position. Okay, I will finish watching this game and call it a day. I've been online for 2.5 hours, and most of that time I was actually grinding, I think. Ooh. Is there time to play h5 now? I was wondering if there was time to play h5 instead of king d1. The idea is that after exchanges, this pawn is protected and this is a threat. So even something like this, still rook here, the queen is under attack and there's really no squares for that. Yep. Now this is not as effective. King f8, king e7, black wins. In the line that I saw, I didn't find a forced exchange of queens. Ugh, disgusting. Oh, maybe this directly. Yeah, that knight, both knights are... White's knight has more potential though. I know it's a defensive piece right now, but it has some potential. Oh... Maybe considering that, this would have been possibly better to keep this defense there, but not what happened. Yep. If this is a problem now. And gotta keep this. I don't know. Is there anything with this? Takes. Just this. Then there's even this check. Okay. What? Okay, I see it, but 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay. Let me change the song. It feels like it's the same song. I don't know if it's really the same song or not, but it feels like it's the same song. This is pressure. Pressure. Bleh. Many things happening. Many things happening. And suddenly this bishop is important. Knight g5 because of rook e7. In the end, he did play something like what you wanted. You were going for knight e4, he played rook e4. Many possible moves here. I don't think they want to lose, man. I think they woke up and that was not the goal. Take the rook, knight g5, and then crushing. What is going on here? Oh, pawn drops too. Not only move, but gonna have to take now. And then rook takes. I don't know. Tone it down, buddy. Tone it down. Please, no name calling. No need for that. Ah, 19 spectators. There's more people watching this game that I have ever had in my stream. Kind of a sad revelation. Feels bad. Let's see what this 2300 comes up with. Come on, it's winning! White is an engine because he's thinking too much. Yep. Ooh. What? What is going on? Yes, thank you for playing that. Whip, whip. And what now? Here takes, and then fork. Takes, promotes and wins. Okay. Seems good enough. Poof. There should be... I mean, it would be nice if there was Guess the Move, but I guess it's not so popular on chess.com. I don't see that many people using it. So maybe it's a waste of resources if Leeches implemented it. No, dude. Well, I'm assuming you are a guy. I'm sorry if you are not. I guess I assume that 99% of people that I meet on internet are guys. The Stew Maker outplaying the 1900. And the 1900 is not resigning. Okay. I guess they're looking into this. But there's really no even time. It can just take and then promote. Pretty ridiculous that Black still plays this. Yeah, this is completely winning, of course. Okay, well, thanks everyone for stopping by. Thank you, Chess Engine user, for the very passionate discussions. Hope to see you again soon. I'll try to find better music. This music is actually doing a disservice to me right now. I'll try to fix that. I'll try to be back again tomorrow around the same time. I do want to train a little more, maybe not streaming. I need to figure that out. I feel that I can focus better when I'm not talking. But yeah, let's see what happens. All the best, Chess Engine user. Have a good one. See you soon. Bye.